Amid the growing list of horrors in Ukraine, a new attack demonstrating the depths of the devastation. Russian forces bombing a theater where Ukraine's government says hundreds of people were sheltering. Satellite images show in bold white letters the word children written in Russian outside the building. President Biden today calling Russian President Vladimir Putin
a murderous dictator, a pure thug who is waging an immoral war against the people of Ukraine.
That after calling Putin a war criminal.
I think he is a war criminal.
A label the State Department had avoided as it seeks a diplomatic solution.
Personally, I agree. Intentionally targeting civilians is a war crime.
The Kremlin calling the language inexcusable.
What is inexcusable is what Russia is perpetrating against Ukraine.
Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin meeting with allies in Slovakia as the U.S. works to deliver an additional $800 million in military aid to Ukraine, including 800 anti-aircraft systems, 9,000 anti-tank weapons, and 100 drones.
We'll do everything within our power to support Ukraine in their efforts to defend their territory.
President Biden preparing to speak tomorrow with Chinese President Xi Jinping, who has recently strengthened ties with Putin. The U.S. has been warning China against helping Russia either militarily or economically, as the West seeks to grind down the Russian economy and stop Putin's war. In Washington, Alice Barr, NBC News.
Of course, this will be the first time that President Biden will speak with the Chinese leader since the invasion started. Of course, it could be consequential in its outcome. Today, the Secretary of State said the president will be making it clear that China will bear responsibility for any support of Russian aggression, adding that the United States will not hesitate to impose costs.